IJS Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Returner.
Okay, we're back. Return of IJS. It's been a while. Not very long, though. Just maybe a couple weeks.
Something.
A lot of things have happened. I was saying earlier, before we had to rewind the whole fucking show.
You have to rewind our shit, dog.
That's right.
Like
rewind!
The best rappers, be kind, rewind. Well, we were saying...
Most Def movie.
Yeah. As opposed to the new one out of Guantanamo Productions. So, yeah. That sounds like
Guantanamo Michael Bay.
That sounds like a hip-hop producer, Gitmo.
Here, go ahead. Keep the audience entertained. I'll be back. Oh, here she is.
Hey.
Hi.
There she is.
I just gotta put on some makeup.
All right, put on your
There's
makeup.
a special guest.
Put on your makeup.
IJS Studios also
We always have
accommodate.
bitches running around. You know how it goes.
It always
IJS groupies in the house.
It always accommodates several people. You know, many different people have brought to the fold. We've done interviews. You know, we've had people in studio. We've had people over the remote connection. We've had people over Skype that we've talked to.
Yes.
We've done a wide array of communications, I would say.
All right. So
Great.
let's
Let's get anxiously into
What's
this
been
shit.
going on? I mean, the Snowden files continue to get more and more bizarre with,
Okay.
you know, this report that he's saying that there's going to be a major solar catastrophe in September. Now, I don't know. It could be a bunch of internet, bullshit to discredit him, or maybe I don't know. Maybe he is some kind of NASA paranoia agent, because NASA's been talking about this shit forever.
Paranoia agent.
Like that video I sent you of NASA. NASA is talking about there's like a huge chunk of the sun missing, and it's headed towards us at I think they said 2 million miles per hour. But this basically report from NASA is from sometime in June, and if it was coming at 2 million miles per hour, and we're about 93 million miles from the sun, then it would have gotten here by now. It would have gotten here in like less than 2 days. So, I call bullshit, which I've called about NASA every time that they claim this fucking
Wait, that was
solar
from
apocalypse. Yeah, that was from June. That was a report from June. I don't know when Fox News reported on it, but Fox News gets a lot of shit wrong. So
yeah. I mean, there's being reported. I mean, supposedly these Snowden files, and he gets temporary asylum in Russia now from Vladivostok.
Yeah, and it's
Putin.
Vladimir's buying up the truther movement, I think.
With the RT, no way.
Yeah,
he's buying up the American truthers.
It looks like. I mean, he's got Snowden, he's got RT, Luke Rudkowski and them, and wait, Luke Rudkowski's not RT, is he? No, Adam Kokesh and them. Adam Kokesh and Luke Rudkowski, all those guys are like all together in the same little buddy club, and Mark Dice and Alex Jones and all those guys.
Abby Martin.
Yeah,
well, you don't want to diss
Alex
her though.
Jones, I'm sure, is going to be promoting this event at the beach that Adam Kokesh organized, which he probably won't even be there because he's in jail. But Scott Sycamore will be there, right?
Well, you never truly know where I will and will not be, but I've expressed interest in attending, although you never know, because first of all, I looked at the YouTube from the last year's meetup, and it was a definite sausage fest. It was nothing but dudes.
Mark Dice and Luke Rudkowski were there.
Yeah, it's like a truther.
Beach.
It's like Truther Disneyland or some shit.
Yeah,
it's like seeing Bugs Bunny in costume in person.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
this year it's gonna be bigger this year because Kokesh has made a lot of noise this year. I mean, he's been arrested more than anyone ever just this year.
He's the white MLK now.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to be, like the white little Malcolm X.
And you never say white anything; it's always black something else, right? Okay, so yeah, I mean, do we even know if he's still there? He was only locked up recently. I don't think he's out yet as of now. I didn't
see any news of him being out yet.
And it's August 1 now. Wow, August 1, right?
The judge said that he's a very dangerous person.
He's a subversive individual. Yeah.
And Shrooms has never made anybody dangerous, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think she's more talking about his gun thing that
advocacy
on in Washington D.C. on Freedom Plaza.
Oh, freedom!
But also, the irony is Freedom Plaza. You cannot carry a gun on.
How is this fool going all over the place? Like Kokesh apparently has a pretty big, nice house. He's going to D.C. He's going to Santa Monica.
Which, by the way, we have no association with or know anybody who lives there.
So he's going to Bilderberg and whatnots, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, just cats are getting out there. You know, you have to be active. Again, they want to create their own truther whirlpools. So
yeah, I
that's
mean,
what
it's an
about.
industry. He's become kind of like the Bruce Willis of the truther movement. You know, he's like the action star, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger or like Jason Statham or whatever. You know, name any of the guys from the Expendables. That's who Adam Kokesh is. You know, he's a war veteran, pissed off anarchist, which is weird. How did he go from being a soldier, which is the ultimate form of conformism,
to ultimate rebellionism,
to being an anarchist, which is the total opposite of what a soldier is?
or a minarchist voluntarist?
Yeah, whatever. He's just a anarcho-capitalist. I think that's what he calls.
Or a four locoist with John Montana.
That's what I'm a four locoist.
Happens to be drinking now.
And you know, I got some shrooms on deck. So Adam, you know, if you need some, I'll come through to the beach and serve you some shroomies, and we'll have a good old time. You know, get some brew, get some shrooms, get some bitches.
Yeah, I'll just try to bring some brew and or I don't know, brownies.
Some brownie. Bring some bud brownies. Everybody loves those. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. You know, like we'll throw around footballs and frisbees and dig holes that are
here
over
comes
18 inches.
Yeah,
Because that's actually illegal on the Santa Monica Beach and all Los Angeles County beaches during Memorial Day and
Do
Labor
you
Day.
have a container we can take?
Yeah,
they're asking for a container.
I think so. Ask my mom; she'll tell you.
A container for the loco 4-4.
Yeah, because we are
So-
drinking right now heavily.
We're all gearing up for this. We shall not be disclosed. Well, let's just say it. I mean, it's a music concert at the exact pier where Kokesh is planning his armed march against.
So we'll be in
deep
town.
holes.
We'll be in town. Just during that time. Then we're going back to Austin. So we're staying here for the concert, and then also for the Kokesh Fest, the Coke Fest.
Oh yeah, the Coke. It should be a real Coke fest.
I'll bring you
well,
some
we
Coke
see
too, Coke.
if all
Coke
these
Ash.
like truthers that I've watched.
Maybe the Koch brothers will be there.
If all these truthers
spirit.
that I've watched so much of, yeah, the Coco.
Vladimir Putin will be there in spirit, or definitely his paycheck will be there.
What if Adam Kokesh is related to the Koch brothers, but just changed his name a little bit, or just is somehow a little bit different? That's how he got on Vladimir Putin's RT.
Yeah,
and he's like the stonertarian wing of their funding operation.
Yeah, I think Luke Rudowski is a Russian too, isn't he? Rudowski,
I don't know. No, I mean,
that could be Polish,
he
I
looks
don't know.
like some sort of Russian Jew or something. Yeah.
Yeah, but all these guys, Mark Dice, all these guys, they're under Putin's thumb right now. It's hilarious. Like
Well,
Alex Jones doesn't criticize Putin anymore.
M. Dice has been on Fox News a lot. Like he was on like Fox and Friends and shit, talking about.
You gotta have money to get on that shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't just be some random fucking blogger and. You know,
well, no, it's like these fools get attention. Like Mark Dice went by people on Black Friday camping out outside of Best Buy and just did the bullhorn, the Alex Jones thing. It was like, "You zombies," and that gets attention. But yeah, it's all because
aspiring.
It's all
Jesse Waters or whatever.
Waters World. Yeah, he's like, I want a job on Fox News so badly to make fun of like zombie-ish / liberals. Yeah, but
Jack Blood is gonna work
aspiring.
For
Ask
some
Glenn.
big
But yeah, he's like, I'm leaving my Daily Coast podcast, or no, my radio show. No, he's leaving his live show to do occasional podcasts and to work with the as yet unnamed global TV network. I swear I thought he was talking about David Icke's network, but that's internet only. You can't really call that a TV network. So it could be RT.
It could be RT. Like Vladdy has been consolidating all this, what could be called anti-American propaganda and shit, which we call trutherism.
Right.
But that's the point. Like the truther villain agenda is to discredit truthers by associating them with dictators like Vladimir Putin. And Gaddafi. There was a lot of pro-Gaddafi, pro-Chavez people that identify themselves as 9/11 truthers and shit. And the Iraq war mother, I forget her name.
Yeah.
She's down with Chavez.
Cindy Sheehan, Danny Glover and shit. Half of the Lethal Weapon duo.
Anyways, people who say that they're like pro Ahmadinejad or pro whoever's running Iran now. It's not
I mean the battle lines are being drawn. Unfortunately, it's like these so-called these real journalists / truther villains and putting out stuff that makes America look bad, and they just happen to side it's just they're put in that box of being in league with dictators and exposing the military regime.
You know that what no one's talking about is World War III has already started.
Oh gosh, what? Tell me now.
It's Syria. Because
Syria?
Syria, we've got the United States funding Al-Qaeda over there, and we've got Russia funding the Assad regime. So it's basically a Cold War scenario where really it's the America war with Russia right there over Syria, over control of Syria.
Whoa!
So nobody's talking about it. Syria completely flew off the headlines, but we've got French, American troops over there in Syria. We've got Russian troops and tanks and Russian tanks and Iranian soldiers in Syria,
right?
Protecting the Assad regime against the Al-Qaeda thugs that we're paying.
Whoa, you're taking it deep there. So there's a lot of and then there's a cold media war going on within our borders of the propaganda wars of RT versus Fox News and all this shit.
Right now, to the global media perspective, Vladimir Putin is like the hero and Obama is the villain. You know what I mean? They see, all around the world they see Obama because of
droning. Obama's droning, and
Vladdy's protecting the whistleblowers, and
Vladdy's putting hot chicks on TV to talk
Vladimir's
about
the truther and all that, and Obama is the big bad American empire.
Well, they said it years ago. Americans view Putin as a Superman. He is the new Man of Steel. It's just Americans view him as some kind of superhero. That's what his world image or supervillain, whichever one you want to call it. He stood the test of time. He was there with Bush.
Villain-esque kind of character, But that's what villains do. The supervillains always try to get the get the populace vote. Lex Luthor or all these big villains. Even Joker in The Dark Knight, he tries to he manipulates the people, he gets into their minds and tells them to shoot up hospitals and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he's perfect kind of mind to follow this fool. But it's really no, Putin just he's one of those villains that lasts for a while. He was around when Bush was around, and now that Obama, the Black Spider-Man, is doing his thing.
You know what I mean? He was president of Russia, and then he let his homie Medvedev take it. And then he came back and said, sorry, Medvedev, you're not going to work out. I'm going to take my throne back. And, so he's the comeback kid of Russia. It's not very often that somebody can be elected president, then elected out of office, and then come back and be elected president again, a couple years later. It would be who would do that here in America? Maybe Bill Clinton or something. A lot of people say Bill Clinton should run for a third term or some shit.
What are you talking about? It's not possible. 2-term limit. It's that simple. Yeah, one man can concentrate power that much unless it's FDR back.
2-term limit, but that's can it mean that you can't run again for another 2-term limit? That's the real question.
Oh, really? Do we not know that?
I'm not sure. I have to look into that, but the 2-term limit is 2-term. You can only serve 2 terms at a time. It could be just that. You know what I mean? It could really be that.
2 terms in a row.
Yeah, or 2 terms at a time. Yeah, 2 terms. You know what I mean? You serve 2 terms and then you got to leave.
No, it's 2
terms. For a while. Maybe you could come back or something. I don't know. I have to look into that. The laws are very non-specific, just like they are about, being, birthright citizenship or whatever. The argument about whether Ted Cruz can run for president or not. He was born in Canada and shit. People are having that argument. It's weird. We're not exactly sure about these laws, about whether Ted Cruz is eligible or Obama, if he's eligible. We just don't know because these laws can be interpreted, by just position of commas and shit like that. The Supreme Court is very good at interpreting these laws in ways that are esoteric ways. You know what I mean? And we got to be able to decode that and resist that because the Supreme Court is a group of 12 fucking people. They should not have that much power.
12 angry men. It's actually 9 people.
9 people. Supreme Court. Sorry, I'm confusing with juries that are usually 12 people.
But except for the Zimmerman, which was 6 people, which were all women.
6 angry bitches.
Oh, hey,
that should be the name of the movie. 6 angry.
I have some information for you. Maybe we were talking about this or something. I think on outside my place, but about the OJ thing. How his son did it. Did we discuss this?
Yeah, I think we did, but I've seen that in the tabloids.
It's been in the tabloids. Yeah, that's bombshell information of recent time.
I've seen that before. I've known that theory for a few years, but it's there's all kinds of things saying that he was perhaps. I mean, the most obvious one being that he was probably framed by what's his name, Mark Furman. That Mark Furman planted evidence that he's like a total racist cop and shit, and there's that. And
well, it's
there's
just
the fact that his two of his lawyers are now dead, and then the cop witness that got him off the hook is also dead. So,
well,
and OJ's in jail somehow again for just some ridiculous shit. You know what I mean? That probably shouldn't even happen in the first place.
You want to hear the torrid thing that I heard, and this is just hearsay from the person that told me about the theory of OJ's son doing it, but basically that OJ's son was actually banging Nicole, his ex-stepmom. It wasn't his mom. It was by OJ and a black woman. He was just another black kid that looked like OJ. But he was banging his ex-stepmom, Nicole, and OJ's son was the jealous one who was mad about the other dude, Ron Goldman, who killed them both. Like, he caught them together.
So OJ's son was banging Nicole?
That's what I heard.
And then when he found out about Ron Goldman, he got jealous and...
Because it apparently wasn't OJ. OJ Sr. or whatever didn't give a shit.
And OJ's son was what, on lean?
Like 20.
He was on lean that
I don't
night?
know about being on
Taking
lean.
too many Skittles and iced tea.
But like he was like 23 or something. He would look like.
Did he Trayvon him?
Yeah, it's all connected. But I mean,
I've heard different stories. Like I talked to an actual cop that was investigating part of the investigation, who says that it was related to drug dealers and the Rampart and those drug dealing cops and shit like that. Very deep in the game. Untouchable type of people. I mean, that's what I heard that it was.
Yeah.
Same people who killed Biggie and Tupac and run like Death Row Records and the Rampart Police District. Like supposedly that's all connected right there. That's what I heard.
L.A. noir type shit.
Yeah, like L.A. Confidential files.
Right.
Yeah.
The black version.
Yeah. Some people call it the Chris Dorner files. Based on the theory that Chris Dorner had all this information about LAPD.
Well, yeah, he was the Black Snowden, basically. Yeah. Call that full Black Snow.
Yeah. And, basically he knew so much, so they made up that manifesto in order to get other cops to go after him, like saying, oh, shit, he knows too much, so... the thing is, I don't think if he was really on the run from the LAPD like that, and knew about it, and knew about what they could do, he would not fucking write a manifesto like that, pretty much putting a target on his head. So
no way.
I think that might have been written up by somebody else, typed up by someone else, in order to frame him and to go get him, to silence him. I mean, they burned down that house.
Well, according to all this shit, he just sort of had a death wish. It's like, he's like, I'm putting this up there. I don't care I don't give a fuck who sees it, etc. Like, I'm going out like a soldier. I'm just gonna kill as many of you guys as I can until I'm dead, which he knew he would be eventually, and just outlast.
But there's no real proof of any of that. I mean, he's dead. Well, he's never gonna get a trial. They burnt him down in that house allegedly. We don't know because there was nothing in that house that could be recognized as him. You know what I mean?
I saw an interesting thing where, like, how they put the Joe Carr on the cover of Rolling Stone, and that was this big controversy because he's just so fucking cute apparently that people can't get over it.
He's so sexy.
Yeah, and so apparently, I don't know how this works exactly, but a Boston police officer who was like mad at that shit and thought it didn't portray terrorism well. He just like released the photos. I just saw it on Fox News. All these photos of like him all bloody and shit, and the fucking.
But what was weird about it is he had blood on his face as if he was shot in the face.
Big disgrace.
Yeah.
Waving your.
As if he was shot somewhere in his face, but.
Well, no.
Should have been on, I mean, maybe he got shot in the throat.
He had red dots on his head from the laser scopes from the guns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah.
He did have some blood on him, I think, maybe two, but it was literally. The pictures of him like.
But that just makes you feel bad. You go from thinking he's sexy to like basically seeing the pictures of him all bloody and feeling bad for him. Really.
Well, yeah, because the Boston clearly sort of right-wingish Boston cop was like, this should be the face of terrorism. Well, right here, him all fucked up.
Probably the face of terrorist suspects that we hold up in Guantanamo Bay and torture and shit. But if you want people to really see this guy as an evil fucking doer, then
The
show us
evildoer.
some evidence that he had anything to do with that shit. You know what I mean? There is none.
No, but
there's all there is hearsay and shit like that
All right.
about his brother, but there's nothing that they can really pin on this kid.
We're covering the olden stories, sort of, but they're all coming back around. But yeah, what has been in the news exactly in the last week? It's just bullcrap.
Did you see the Geraldo actually is calling bullshit on the whole Boston bombing thing and saying that there's probably a cover up going on.
Oh, now he's a faux truthy.
Oh yeah, well Geraldo's been like slowly waking up a little bit to the truth.
Well, he also tweeted a selfie of himself. You saw that controversy, right?
No, I didn't. What?
Oh wow, I'm surprised you of all
shirtless?
people. Yeah, I'm surprised you of all people, John, did not look at a shirtless picture of Geraldo.
Look at that kind of shit.
Anyways, yeah, it's funny. Like it was his 70th birthday. He turned 70, and he just decided to take a picture of himself shirtless in the bathroom.
Geraldo was 70.
Yeah, and that's why he took a picture of himself, and he like still is in good shape.
Geraldo's like a little bit younger than Ron Paul. Then if he's 70, that's crazy.
He tweeted
he looks good for 70.
Yeah, again, that's why he tweeted a picture of how good he looked shirtless and on his 70th birthday. And then he's in good shape. Yeah, we know this. Hey.
What's up? You still drinking?
Wacky, yeah, but there's always time for guests.
Did you finish it already?
No.
You just have one for.
Yeah, watch out! I just spilled a glass.
One Four Loco a piece, or there's 1 4 Loco a piece. Is that all you got?
Yeah. But you can have some of mine here.
Oh, don't worry.
So, what I was saying about Geraldo...
I don't want to get too
no.
man. I still have the whole night come home.
It's all...
I have my gum. Hold on.
Oh,
well, I need it.
Don't worry about it. Thanks, though. No,
what I was saying about
Geraldo
is that he was talking about how the friend of the older brother, the one who's dead, was killed during interrogation.
Tamerlan.
Right. No, the friend of Tamerlan.
Oh yeah,
there was another little boxer kid who was being held as a suspect to something totally separate, right? It was like a murder where they killed somebody and they killed some Jewish drug dealers and then threw some weed
what?
on
That
them.
doesn't exist, man.
No, of course it does.
No,
but
trust me, I know. No, they don't. Okay. But,
and so this Geraldo called bullshit. He's like, you mean they just killed him like that during the interrogation? I mean, like they're interrogating him and...
Well, that's just... anyone can call bullshit on that. The FBI just murked someone in a hotel room. Like it was... it was just like the cops who like... They shot a guy in the backseat of their car who was handcuffed and claimed like he did it himself or some shit.
I mean, right there, that itself is a big part. If this Joker thing becomes bigger than Zimmerman, which it probably won't.
Media.
Yeah, if it's gonna go mainstream, it gets the cover of Rolling Stone and shit. Then they have to go into these extremely, disturbing details that the FBI actually shot a witness to death during interrogation. That is very, very odd, and I've never heard of anything like that happening.
It's R.I.P.D. type stuff. Exactly. So basically, what about? Okay, but do you want to give props to, let's say, I don't even know, black people or the anti-Zimmerman protesters? Because wasn't it being warned that there was going to be serious riots and the Katrina-style looting of everyone's house after the Zimmerman verdict? But it really didn't happen, right? I mean, yeah, there was protests and shit. I know you were very, very distraught, Mr. Montana.
Matter of fact, I'm going to read some shit on the air. Just.
Oh God! Oh wait, make sure we can see Pro Tools though.
It'll be shits and giggles to some of you, maybe just very worrisome. But here's what we got here. I gotta get closer because this thing is. If I can zoom in maybe.
Zoom, Doom, yeah. Socking. These are just tweets.
These are tweets from African American teenagers who attended the Justice for Trayvon protests in Los Angeles.
Uh-huh.
Okay. One guy said, I'm not going to say the names because I don't want y'all to threaten these guys. One guy said, I'm punching every Mexican I see.
Mexicans out there.
Another guy said, robbing all Mexicans.
Right.
Another one said, taking Mexicans' iPhones and Galaxies.
Oh shit, Galaxies too?
Another one said, she's screaming. Oh wait, no, that's her name. Don't forget I just said that.
Forget. She's screaming. Yo, niggas about to do something.
Mexicans gonna get slapped.
Niggas about
www.mexicans gonna get slapped. Slimy face.
Yeah, slimy face.
Socking out all whites.
I don't give a fuck who they are. All Mexicans getting fucked up.
All Mexicans getting fucked up. I don't give a fuck who they are. All Mexicans I see getting slapped or beat up.
Let me see.
Either one, it's fine. LMFAO. Turn up though.
Niggas better do come ups, socking Mexicans and all. Smiley face. Damn, I really can't wait now. LOL. That's a girl too.
I'm here,
I think.
but can't slap no Mexicans.
I think this
BTFUUU.
this honestly.
I'm related to Mexicans.
Honestly, all these Twitter accounts, these could be white right-wing propaganda Twitter accounts that they put up to make
No,
it
I
look
saw
like...
that. No, I saw these.
Oh, you saw
I was
these
talking
kids?
to some of these kids.
I know.
These these are.
They're not.
This is
No,
how-
they're real kids. I
This
know.
is, yeah, you can make this up. I mean, yeah, you could.
You could, but they're not
but it's
talented enough.
why? What's the point of making it up when there are actually kids who do talk like that?
You ready, Manny?
Yeah. We're gonna leave in a second. I just want to read one.
Make sure
more.
it's all hood or the recording's good.
One
Don't you
more.
know? Yeah, we're going. Don't worry. It's a long time before you got to get there, sort of.
I think it's
Well, it goes till 10 and...
I know, but I have friends waiting.
Oh!
Oh, they're already
Zombies
there?
over there.
Oh.
Yeah, zombies over there. They just got there.
Okay, cool. Let's finish up our drinks. and
Yeah,
we'll
there's
finish up.
an important mass gathering. I think they call it a public gathering.
At the Santa Monica Pier.
No,
There's
no.
different music.
Yeah, we never say that. But yes, that's what it is. If anyone out there can hear that. If it's even recording, which
I
it
think
probably
we are.
is. Yeah.
Alright, we're good. Wait.
Why is
Yeah,
it
we're
still
good.
recording?
They're always recording. Oh, it always is. We're just
All right, so this is
in the
one
middle. Manny
that I
wants
did
to...
see.
Or Johnny wants to finish it off.
We'll
John.
finish it off with some very intelligent words. I'm not gonna say what the name of this guy is. Okay, maybe I'll say it, but I'll say it after I tell you what he actually said.
It's the rapper Wordsworth, right? Is that who you're quoting here?
No, it's not.
Rapper, let's say he rhymes with Snoopy Diasco.
Good line.
Wait, hold on.
No, like it's not.
Hold
I know this Lupita Fiasco stuff.
Hold on, dude.
Nobody knows what really happened, dog.
Okay, so this is what he said. Your emotional reactions to a perceived injustice will get you nowhere. Organize, yeah, right,
right.
to fight total structure of violence.
He doesn't think we can organize.
So
There's
Manny,
another one.
how long is it? I can meet you over there.
Okay, no, I'm done. I'm about to be done in a second. The case should have never been televised as the potential to antagonize U.S. race relations, in my dumb opinion,
Was in my-
too risky and unnecessary.
Oh, well, yeah, that was
Nobody
very
knows
tough.
what really happened except Trayvon and Zimmerman.
Okay.
The justice system relies on reasonable doubt, not our emotions.
Okay, he's saying some okay stuff. Curse, kick, scream, yell, tweet, unfollow.
So
Oh, you
it
can't
don't
say
matter
that word.
to me if y'all don't stand. Okay,
Y'all-
kick, scream, yell, tweet, unfollow.
Follow.
Don't matter to me if y'all don't start valuing yourselves. Niggers
Capital
will be in
same
big-
boat
yeah,
tomorrow.
In the same boat tomorrow.
Give me that anger once.
Yeah, give me that anger. Once again, that rage, that misguided angst, when your true enemy is your own complacency and cowardice.
Dice.
Chickens have come to roost.
Oh yeah.
Rub
This
your
really,
face in it. Swallow down that hard pill. Black blood spills in the streets of America nightly at the hands of
But
other blacks.
he finds this important enough to go on this diatribe.
Well, yeah, because it's his
Oh,
community.
this is the most
Half of
powerful
y'all-
part at
half
the
of
end.
y'all been partying to Black Death for the past 2 decades. The other half have
yeah.
watched the party. Don't be angry now.
Don't
okay,
do it.
This was
Okay.
Lupe Fiasco. He's like this
Not-
artist who's, I think, on Def Jam or something like that.
Fools know who the F he
Yeah,
is. He was
you
at
guys know who
Obama's
he is.
damn re-inauguration
Yeah, he went
and got
to
thrown off the
Obama's
stage.
inauguration and cussed him out on stage and all this shit, you know.
Well,
and
he's
this
just-
is what he really thinks. This is what, you know.
He's a truthy rapper, but
And,
yeah.
and I
but
can't
look,
disagree with anything he just said. I
But
feel like
he's-
you can't fight or anger with more anger or racism with more racism.
But he's pissed at people. He's just pissed at people that are pissed at this when for being hypocrites. Okay,
all right,
just
so I think we have a good show.
yeah, we got a little nugget.
Yeah, we got like a
morsel
good 30 minutes
for the
That's
people.
Good. That's good.
We always track that. I mean, yeah, apparently, I can drive, so we could do more, but I feel like you want to go now with
Well, you don't want to drive and try to look for parking over there, at the fucking PP, which is where we're
PP.
going.
Oh, I mean, I know a spot, but it's not good. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, where are we supposed to walk from here? Last 2 walk.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk from here. All right, we're out. IJS Radio. Peace out.
Doing
We
that
love
walk
you.
shit.
We
Yeah.
love you. We really love you.
Yeah, spread love. Spread
not
love.
just in a sexual way. Like we really, really do
If you-
appreciate you. and
Yes.
Shit.
If you actually listen to all this Crappa Mama, we got you.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all.
right.
We out. Mwah.
Yeah.